Bellinger to the front behind Kron. Jagr gobbles that up. Jaromir Jagr, those powerful strides down the wing. Jagr hits the brakes. Curlin drags beautifully past Mander. Jagr! Score!
Isojen maalivahti-tilaston kärjessä sellaisella torjuntaprosentilla, että se lähentelee 96 ja paljon pelanneelta mieheltä. Se on erittäin korkea prosentti, mutta niin hän on sitten kysymyksessä erä 7 maailman parhaista maalivahdeista. Jaakkin, neuvostoliittolainen, ei saa tuossa kiekkoa. Se pysyy edelleen Neuvostoliiton alueella. Nyt pelataan sitten Neuvostoliiton maalin takana. Neuvostoliiton maalissa muuten 23-vuotias Artur Irbe, Riikan Dynamo.
Welcome back to the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, where Team USA is all set to meet Team Czechoslovakia
this past season.
Proving to Mike Keenan and all the Blackhawk fans that he's more than just an International League goaltender. McCreary steps in to drop the puck, and the Czechs with Reichel at center ice win the draw. That's Musil up into the center ice zone. Jagr is on the right side of this line with Kostak on the left. For the Czechs, that's Eric Weinrich back at the United States goal, teamed up with Brian Leach. Up front, a forward line that has Grolnick centering again for Kevin Miller and Mike Modano. A long shot handled by Richter, almost mishandled, and then played around the boards and held in by Czechoslovakia. Emil Kostak over on the left side, mishandled it, and Modano brings the U.S. team across the line. And Grolnick is checked, and the puck cleared out. Here's a chance for Jagr, failed to pick it up. Up right back in by Chelios, who's just come out on a player change, joined by Gary Suter for the USA. Big hit along the boards there. Suter feeds Chelios as Modano cuts through center ice. The pass to Grolnick was not one of this tournament, and the U.S. squad feasted off that type of goaltending. You saw where goaltender Hasek was, and you pointed out down to the deck. He likes to go down early. That can play right into the hands of Team USA.
Particularly when you have a lot of rebounds around the net. If you're going to be a scramble-type goaltender, you better have defensemen that understand it and forwards that'll come back and help out.
The Czechoslovakians have not scored a power play goal on 10 opportunities in the tournament this year. And you saw Reichel with that long shot testing Richter. No problem there. The Czechs 0 for 10 and 5 chances against the Soviets, 5 more against the Finns, while the U.S. squad has killed off 7 of the 11 penalties called against them thus far.
Interesting to point, too, that Ivan Holinka now, he's the new coach of this Czechoslovakian team. You can just see this hair in behind. He's got a beautiful set of gray hair. You can just see him in behind Coach Walter there. But he was inserted into the coaching position. I guess the national coach, Stanislav Nevesely, they were falling into disfavor. They thought that the Czech team was getting very dull over the last few years. And they wanted to have a more spirited team.
Yeah, 6th place finish at the World Championships will bring about a coaching change, won't it?
Yes.
Jagr played one around the boards, the far side. That's Seeger setting it up at the blue line. And Musil's shot bounces around in front, cleared at the Team USA defense, and Joey Mullen hangs it off the boards and out of harm's way. Quickly, the Czechs in the transition, trying to catch the United States in a player change, and Jagr got his bell rung. And immediately, Reichel comes to his aid, going against it. Robert Reichel just beat his NHL teammate Joel Otto on that faceoff. There's a hit. There's a penalty as well, a holding call.
Just what the United States doesn't need right now, with Team Czechoslovakia putting on some heat, starting to take some penalties. You see the signal. It's a holding penalty. Jim Johnson drawing a holding penalty. Some speed by Czechoslovakia. U.S. trying to hold it back. There's Johnson reaching out, grabbing. Czech player pulling him down. All of a sudden, it could be a brand new hockey game. The Czech power play, which has not scored a power play goal so far in the 2+ games they played.
This will be their 3rd opportunity of the period. U.S. won the draw. Suter has slapped it around the boards and down the ice. Bacha, property of the Hartford Whalers, back of the net. Jurgis Bacha, left side. Mellick couldn't pick it up. Neither can Otto. Smellick was hit by Otto, and now Jagr has it here. Jagr fed it to the right side. Kostak over the line, into the middle for Jagr, and his shot is blocked at the defense, going off Chelios. Another drive out of the corner, turned aside. Puck loose. Vacha held it in. The U.S. can't get out of the zone. Jaromir Jagr with a pass, but into the skates of his teammate and handled here by Joey Mullen, and down the ice it goes. And it's 231 Czechs and Slovaks who play outside the country, playing in Canada, the U.S., Sweden, Finland, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, and Germany. 231 Czech and Slovak players outside the country, and there will be more.
There's another look, a close-up look at Jagr, number 15, as the camera pulls away.
Comes Team USA. Kevin Miller down the left side. Played it in around the defense. Chasing it down is Frank Lucille. Lucille from the Calgary Flames to Jaromir Jagr of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Jagr plays it around the boards. The Czechs go for a player change as Richter tries to play it to the boards. Did, but Christian is well covered, and here's Jagr with it now. Wolanin takes him to the boards and holds him there. The puck loose. Christian trying to fish it out of some skates. That didn't work. And with coverage of those games for the 91 Labatt Canada Cup.
Always so much more fun to practice, excuse me, Jigs, to do a practice after you've won a hockey game. That's not conceding this game by any means to Team USA, but they do have it in pretty good shape right now.
They've played 2 periods at Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens, and Team Canada continues with a 3-0 lead over Sweden. And an injured Czechoslovakian player down on the ice. Jagr gets up very slowly. He got cranked.
He got cranked, I think, with a cross-check. He's reaching toward his face.
These two teams met in Saskatoon in a pre-tournament game. It got nasty. And here tonight, Jagr, you can see, is bleeding.
Takes a look around. There's Jagr trying to handle. Look at this, right in the face. Wow, Suter lays a heavy lick with a cross-check into the face of Jagr. No penalty as of right now, but we'll have to wait and see the linesman, whether they talk to the referee. He's consulting with a couple of different players, but young Jaromir Jagr, who has had a wonderful hockey game for his Czech team, takes a vicious cross-check in the face from Suter. Let's take another look. Jagr was leaning forward. He was trying to handle a bouncing puck around the net just to the right of Richter. There he is. There's Suter. Look at that. That's vicious. That's the kind of thing that Brett Hull was saying that they're trying to get out of the end.
That didn't work. Now the Czechs with a chance. Jagr up the slot. Shoots. He scores!
Things changing on Team USA. Jagr started the play in the center ice area. 19-year-old. There he is as he grabs the puck across. Stick checking again by Team USA, using the defenseman as a shield. He put it between the legs of Mike Richter, and it's now 3-2 early in the third period. Jagr grabs the puck. Beautiful wrist shot using the defenseman Chris Chelios as a screen. It's now 3-2 early in the third period.
Watching him at practice one. Taken by Lucille, plays it up the left wing boards and out towards center ice. Chelios has it. Couldn't get it back inside the zone. And down the left side goes Bacha. Sets up Jagr, and that is off Richter and ends up in the seats. So Jagr again draws a crowd here.
I would have thought.
Back of the U.S. goal, Jagr took a look at Miller, who was coming in, and now Brett Hull frees it up. Allen moves it around the boards. Greg Janney can't dig it out of some skates. Again, it goes back to the U.S. goal. Jagr in forechecking. And exactly 3 minutes remaining. And a hit here. Referee Bill McCreary with the signal for an elbowing penalty as Jagr pushed at Miller. McCreary surveying the situation as he goes to the penalty timekeeper's bench with the signal for elbowing on Miller.
Kevin Miller takes a run at Jagr, gets the elbow up. Of course, I suppose that's a defensive action as he charged at him, because Miller, not that tall, trying to make something happen against Jagr, who is in the 6'3" range. Here they into the board. There's Jagr as he turns. Here comes Miller. There, you see the elbow come up. Interesting that he gets a 2-minute penalty for that bit of emotion. And Gary Suter gets nothing for cross-checking Jagr across the lower lip.
Way Team USA is checked. Not going to get through center ice. Now they elect to carry it. Robert Reichel is across the line. Parks here on the right wing boards, then plays it in deeper, but Chris Chelios gets to it. Turned it over. Reichel centers. There's Jagr with a shot. Stretching. Saved by Mike Richter. Gary Suter of the Calgary Flames after it. Got it to Christian, but not out of the zone. And again, Richter has to be alert. As the Czechs held it in momentarily, and now Joel Otto shoots it down the ice. Madonna has scored for Team USA in this third period after Jagr had gotten the Czechs to a one-goal deficit. Madonna's a power play goal, making it 4-2, and we just have 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the third period of this game. Up ice with it is Jerry Schleger, Vancouver Canuck draft choice of last season. Got one in front. Jimmy Johnson will clear that out.